What if I told you the most powerful company in artificial intelligence isn't OpenAI, isn't Google, isn't Amazon, but a company that doesn't build chatbots, doesn't own social networks, and doesn't sell directly to consumers? A company so essential that every AI billionaire, Musk, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Altman, depends on it, even while trying to escape it. This is the story of Nvidia, the company quietly tightening $1 trillion chokehold on the global AI economy. And right now, behind the headlines, Nvidia is making moves that could decide who wins and who loses the AI era. We're living through an AI gold rush. Every week, there's a new headline, a bigger model, a smarter chatbot, $1 trillion valuation. The narrative sounds simple. Whoever builds the best AI model wins. But that story is incomplete, because underneath every AI breakthrough, every prompt, every training run, every intelligent response, there's something far more valuable than code: compute. And compute isn't software, it's hardware, and Nvidia controls it. In the AI economy, GPUs are the new oil. Training a frontier AI model today requires tens of thousands of GPUs, billions of dollars, massive power and cooling, years of optimization. And here's the critical detail. Over 80% of advanced AI workloads run on Nvidia GPUs, not because companies love Nvidia, but because they have no real alternative. This is where Nvidia's real power begins. Here's the part most people underestimate. Even if Nvidia stopped innovating tomorrow, the AI world still couldn't walk away. Because switching away from Nvidia isn't just expensive, it's organizationally painful. AI teams aren't just buying GPUs, they're hiring engineers trained specifically on Nvidia's ecosystem. Most AI researchers today learn CUDA in university, optimize models using Nvidia libraries, debug performance using Nvidia tools, which means companies don't just depend on Nvidia hardware, they depend on Nvidia-trained human capital. And retraining thousands of engineers? That's not a tech problem, that's a time and talent problem. This is why even companies building Nvidia alternatives still train their models on Nvidia first. Nvidia is the default, and defaults are incredibly hard to kill. And just when it seemed like Nvidia already controlled enough, it made a move that showed this wasn't just about chips anymore. Most people think Nvidia's dominance comes from better chips. That's only half the truth. The real lock-in is software. More than a decade ago, Nvidia built CUDA, a proprietary programming platform that developers use to write AI workloads. Today, AI researchers are trained on CUDA. Entire AI stacks are built on CUDA. Switching away would mean rewriting years of work. This created something far more powerful than a monopoly. It created dependency. Nvidia doesn't just sell GPUs, it sells an ecosystem you can't leave. And now, Nvidia is tightening that grip. Recently, Nvidia acquired ShedMD, a company behind critical open-source software used to manage massive AI compute clusters. This matters more than it sounds. ShedMD helps decide which AI jobs run, when they run, how efficiently massive GPU clusters are used. By acquiring it, Nvidia isn't just controlling chips anymore. It's moving into AI infrastructure orchestration. Hardware, software, scheduling, optimization, the entire AI pipeline. Even the giants, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, can't escape Nvidia's grasp. It's not just about who owns the best chips, it's about who controls the supply, timing, and efficiency of AI compute globally. Consider this. AI workloads require tens of thousands of high-end GPUs running in perfectly orchestrated data centers. Nvidia not only supplies the chips, but also influences which data centers can scale fastest and which workloads get priority in production environments. Even companies with alternative chips often fall back on Nvidia during peak demand, because reliability and software integration matter more than theoretical performance. This creates a quiet form of leverage. Nvidia can subtly dictate the pace of innovation, the cost of deployment, and even investor confidence. It's invisible in headlines, but it's the kind of control that shapes markets. No lawsuit, no competition, No internal chip initiative can fully dislodge this power. And when AI becomes the backbone of global economics, this invisible leverage turns into geopolitical influence, setting the stage for the next section. Which brings us to the bigger picture. Nvidia isn't just a company in Silicon Valley. It's a global player on the AI chessboard, and the world is watching. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft all saw this coming. That's why they tried to fight back. Amazon built Trainium chips. Google built TPUs. Microsoft invested billions into OpenAI. But here's the uncomfortable truth. None of them have fully escaped Nvidia. Even today, custom chips still rely on Nvidia for many workloads. Most AI models are trained on Nvidia first. Nvidia remains the fallback when custom hardware fails. This means Nvidia profits even when competitors try to replace it. That's not competition. That's gravity. Now things get more serious, because Nvidia isn't just an economic asset anymore. It's a geopolitical weapon. US export controls are designed to prevent China from accessing Nvidia's most advanced AI chips. But demand doesn't disappear. It reroutes. Recent reports show major Chinese tech companies accessing Nvidia compute through data centers in Japan and other regions, effectively sidestepping restrictions. This puts Nvidia in a dangerous but powerful position. Too important to block, too strategic to ignore. Governments don't regulate toys. They regulate leverage. Nvidia now sits at the center of AI development, military simulations, cybersecurity, economic competitiveness. That's why political pressure keeps increasing. Every restriction, review, or regulation sends the same message. The world realizes Nvidia is too powerful. But here's the paradox. Trying to weaken Nvidia could slow global AI progress itself. And no government wants to be the one that falls behind. Look at Nvidia's numbers. Record-breaking revenues, explosive data center growth, margins that most companies can only dream of. This isn't hype. This is structural power turning into cash. Nvidia doesn't need to guess which AI company will win. It gets paid no matter who wins. That's the ultimate business model. But absolute power creates fragile systems. Here's the risk. If Nvidia stumbles, supply chain disruption, political overreach, pricing backlash, technological leapfrogging, the entire AI economy feels it. That's not healthy dominance. That's systemic risk. The world has quietly built AI's future on one company's shoulders. Nvidia doesn't need to build the smartest AI. It doesn't need to win the consumer market. It doesn't even need to pick sides. Because Nvidia already controls the one thing everyone else needs to compete: compute. In the AI era, power doesn't belong to the loudest innovator. It belongs to the one who controls the foundation. And right now, Nvidia is the foundation.